kind of do to do something productive.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead always.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Liriano coming in. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Standing in now, number 17, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Shane Green.
Ready for another shot now. Hendrys Morales. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Drilled to the right side. Harrison has it. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Castellanos sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Murray.
Striding in for Oakland, Kyle Murray, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch, and that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Swing and a high pop-up. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Detroit came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Victor Alcantara claims the win out of the pen, his first. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Anthony Senzatella gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
These Rockies guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. Blackman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
A ball and no strikes. In his career, Story hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bohr waits on it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to get his day started, Cole Calhoun. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back to the track, to the wall. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it. Big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
3 runs already home here. Down the third baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The pitcher, Tyler Skaggs, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know,
and the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're
leading off for the Rockies. Take your base. First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Three. And hit him. First base. He's safe.
Your attention, please. And hitting for the Rockies, number 1, Garrett Hampton. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 35, Chad Adams.
striding in for
the batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Nope,
Here's
that's a
ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Hey.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Mark Reynolds will be next. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there to put it away for out number 1. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. In now for Colorado, Mark Reynolds. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Ryan McMahon waits on deck. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the payoff pitch home. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Ready once again, Ryan McMahon. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Story stands at second with 2 gone. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off with the Angels. Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moore is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
And that.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 57.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Play ball.
Scott Over is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Scott Over.
So here now. How's the pitcher, Luis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Brian Goodwin. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mike Trout will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Justin Bour. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. There's a slider that can't catch the outside. Trout at second with 2 down. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Hit hard to the right side. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Angels 8 and the Rockies 4. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 29, Ryan Shaw. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 38, Mike Dunn. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 32, Sam Edwards.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Blackmon is off at first with 2 away. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 31 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Anthony Senzatella struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.